Welcome back, everyone. I'm Renouncer. Today we're going to be doing a video on Sony acquiring Right Stuf Anime and getting rid of all the adult products, apparently, after being acquired by Crunchyroll. This is coming from Bounding in the Comics. I read a lot of their articles and make videos on them. Appreciate them for being awesome. So we have here Sony's sanitation of Western anime industry continues as retailer Right Stuf Anime drops adult products after being acquired by Crunchyroll. As you know, Sony likes to talk about, likes to do censorship stuff when it comes to anime, like to censor anime titties and all that good stuff. But then to have a raw dog scene of Abby from The Last of Us Part Two, and no one wants to watch that. No one gives a shit. As anime has become more mainstream in recent years, more and more English language publishers have feel the need to make their given localizations more appropriate for Western audiences, with the latest example being retailer Right Stuf Anime's announcement that they will no longer be selling adult materials following their acquisition by Sony via Crunchyroll. This is Fire Force right here. This woman in a bikini. The alarming news came on August 4th when Right Stuf announced it via their official Twitter account. We are excited to announce that today Right Stuf is joined by the Crunchyroll family. It's never good to be joined by Sony because they're terrible. They're a trash company and they censor pretty much anything that they don't like. Just look at Neil Druckmann. He's a total bitch. We work together to get you more of what you want when you want it. That is, if as it turns out, unless what the fans want is considered to be too spicy. And this is a tweet that they made talking about them being acquired. And a FAQ link by the retailer elaborating on their terms of acquisition. Right Stuf assured customers that there should be no changes to ordering and that they will continue to provide the same wide variety of products we've been offering for 35 years, except, you know, unless you're looking for the adult stuff. They're not providing that. So honestly, you shouldn't support this company. If they're not going to give you, not going to serve the customer, you shouldn't support it. As part of our new Right Stuf Plus Crunchyroll unification, we will be phasing out the erotica genre content and product. They wrote in specific erotica has removed items FAQ. New orders for these items will not be accepted and they have been removed from the website. The retailer then revealed that it will not only will existing orders be honored through a newly created storefront, Euro Anime Store, but that said storefront will be the place to continue to order these items going forward. In a welcome letter published to Era, however you say it, Anime Store's front page, the company's alleged president, an individual named Wendy C. Well, there you go. Yeah, because ugly women. Well, I don't know if it's a woman, but I'll have to assume it's an ugly woman that doesn't like to look at cute girls. As part of the new Right Stuf Plus Crunchyroll acquisition, they'll no longer be carrying mature anime content. We're going to be taking on this line of business, and I'm really excited to have you here and have the opportunity to be of service. Well, then, you shouldn't be a service to anyone. No one should allow you to give them a service if you're not going to provide the stuff that they want. I'm going to make every effort to make the shopping experience in our shop as similar as possible to what you've been accustomed to. And of course, this is a letter from Wendy, noting that some customers might have concerns about orders you've already made at Right Stuf for mature items. She assured if you had an open order with rights that working to create accounts and put orders in our system, it may take us a bit, but we want to make sure it's done right. The goal is to make sure it's as easy as possible for you and ensure you get the items you're looking for. She said, providing a link to a separate FAQ for customer service support centric inquiries. We will carry the full line of erotic, anime, manga, games, figures, and other merchandise. We will also continue to offer anime products under the Critical Mass video label, and some items will offer exclusively. Stay tuned for details. See a little bit of that here. Right Stuf's new anti-era Arrow policy drew away backlash from across the industry. Both fans and creators are raised a censorious decision, yes, because Sony is always censoring everything. In gaming, Sony, Xbox, Nintendo duking it out. Opt-in Takahashi, representative for Dujinishi publisher Iratori Comics, but Sony finds themselves an unopposed market in anime, potentially to consolidate and become the Disney of anime, which is honestly quite frightening. He wrote, first thing they did was ban erotic stuff of Right Stuf too. And here's the tweet that is a reference. They removed interspecies reviewers Blu-ray from their store. Observed operating fall co-owner at Neps Night, something they put out exclusively from them, done as a customer. Interspecies reviewers is essentially an quite erotic anime. Like this restaurant that reviews essentially um, spicy, 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 a spicy job, we'll say. In response to Twitter user Benny Paul Bailey expressing hope that erotic content doesn't start to implicitly mean anything challenging, queer, or outside the norm of anything. Bunny Cartoon noticed that BL Yaoi to be hypocritically accepted from the erotic purge. Yes, because they always want to push gay stuff, but straight stuff bad. It's interesting because it looks like you can still order, say, Mad Deck from Sublime, which I would definitely put on the erotic verdict set, but all the outright hentai is gone. Even the history of hentai book isn't listed anymore. Here's the tweets here. At Besco Yazi asserted, "Oh, this is why they got rid of the free Canadian shipping over $250 on Rice a few years ago. Suddenly, it was $100 to get a few manga shipped here." Another person who contributed to the many hindsight theories of early signs of acquisition was journalist George Havab. Well, I guess we all know why Sentai had that massive fire so screen empty our stuff out of Right Stuf Warehouse ASAP last month, said independent anime journalist George Horvath. He obviously knew this was coming and wanted to get as far away from Crunchyroll as possible. Yes, because Crunchyroll's trash. They acquired Funimation, another trash company. I'm not going to call this the death of Right Stuf or anything silly like that yet, but the idea that the American anime industry is just continually drifting into more and more of the nine monopoly or at least part larger entity is really disheartening. Ultimately, Horvath pondered, I mean, it's truly left. Who's truly left at this point is independent at this point. There's Discotech Media, Media Blast, seemingly Nozomi, which apparently is currently not included in the Rights of Bio, and that's it. Everyone else is owned by someone else. Discotech Media, I believe, made the Blu-ray for Magic Knight Rare, which I do have. Jacob Grady, the founder and CEO of the world's largest English language hentai publisher, Faku, whose store was one of the many affected by the great Amazon manga and light novel purge 2020. I remember that. What country required thousands now so they remove all the adult stuff? In fact, they already have. There's a massive blow. Right Stuf was a big Kalafaku, and one of the only retailers embraced this type of stuff. Not good. Amidst the various discussions surrounding the acquisition, some fans have wondered how the deal will affect Right Stuf Nozomi Entertainment Subdivision, which has been working on a number of Kickstarter-backed projects, including a dub the classic 1985 ecchi sci-fi comedy series Dirty Pair. Thankfully, Right Stuf CEO Sean Collector posted a recent update to the Dirty Pairs dub Kickstarter, where he declared, "I want to reassure you that everything for this project is still being handled by the Nozomi team, and nothing about the dub or the Blu release will be affected by this acquisition. Also, fulfillment of all Kickstarter rewards will continue to be handled by Right Stuf Anime, the same as all our previous Kickstarter projects. Collector reassured me we will have more updates on the progress of the dub coming soon, so please look forward to it." Good, at least one project isn't being touched. I might actually go back this project now because they didn't get fucked by the Crunchyroll acquisition of Right Stuf Anime. I might actually go back this project now because they didn't get fucked and they're keeping their word to it not being affected by this acquisition. I might actually go back that. Now, if you want to back something good that won't treat you like shit and won't see you as nobody and treat you with respect, then go ahead and back the Rippaverse. Going back to Rippaverse. Great comic, 96 pages, $35 nice comic by the great Eric July, Young Ripper59 on YouTube and Twitter, I believe. If this ever loads. There we go. You got things like the comic itself. You got merchandise like hats, posters, t-shirts. So go back someone who doesn't hate you because Sony does hate you and they don't want you to have anything nice. You can't have nice things because Sony wants to be a total bitch company. And that's why I haven't supported them since the PlayStation 3. Actually, I haven't even supported them in PlayStation 3. I bought a PS3 secondhand. I bought two PS3s secondhand because I didn't want to support Sony. And I bought all my games secondhand because fuck Sony. So that would be all for the video today. I believe I'm doing one more video about Rippaverse stuff. Well, not Rippaverse stuff. More like Riververse haters shortly after this one, so be on the lookout for that. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you guys think about Sony acquiring Right Stuf Anime and removing all the adult content from their catalog. And until next time, guys, peace out.